Cutting carbon emissions by 55% by 2030. The goal of the European Commission. The plan: overhaul all the EU's energy and climate laws, make them legally binding so EU member states comply. For Francesco, the head of the International Renewable Energy Agency and advisor to the Commission, on paper, the plan is impressive.
After the commitment, it comes the legislation. So it comes also the obligation, the legal obligation to act by the member state, to give this a strong capacity for the European Union to lead the discussion on the net zero pathway. So I think this is a kind of masterpiece.
Well, this is it. At the moment, it's just a proposal. The challenge will, of course, be implementing it on the ground in the EU member states. Which member states could struggle, do you think?
Naturally, there are the member states that still have a long-standing presence of fossil fuel, coal, lignite, and naturally, there the challenges is stronger. It's also a challenging country like Germany that decided to go out of the nuclear.
And when it comes to nuclear, the Commission are still not sure about how to define it, whether it's sustainable or not in their taxonomy, their so-called sustainable labelling system.
I don't think that will be any private company that will be ready to invest in nuclear today. Naturally, we think that research, innovation is still good to have it, but in this particular moment, this decade, I don't see a very important role for nuclear.
So what about hydrogen? There's so much hype right now about hydrogen, especially among the fossil fuel sector. Is it really green and is it really clean?
In our scenario, we see that hydrogen will be 70% green in 2050 and 30% blue. We think that could be in certain particular reality where the economy is so dependent on gas. If we don't want to destroy the economy, we have to allow to use gas plus CCS to produce hydrogen. Naturally, in the long term, green hydrogen will be the most competitive, not only the cleanest.
Meanwhile, hydrogen trains are already a commercial reality. Maeve McMahon, Euronews, Brussels.